Dudes, we are back in a new location, guys. New place here. Where are we? We are in the Inside Cycling World VIP Lounge for Plus Plus treatment here, guys. New look for Colin as well. No jersey today, guys. I am in my house coat, aka robe, sometimes called a dressing gown. Yes, guys, that's how I do these things. We jump into our comfy robes, we sit around, and we drink some coffee. Here we go, guys. There is a legit coffee in this cup here right now. You can see it. Guys, I'm also filming this at, oh geez, what time is it? It's 3:14 in the afternoon. You'll never see that. 3:14 in the afternoon, guys. So I've done my bike ride today. I was going to set something up for you guys to see. And then I was like, you know what? I just got to get this ride done. And I'd rather get my Inside Cycling World coffee talk videos going again. I've only done a couple of these ever. People from the old days used to really like them. The only thing I don't like is using this mic, but it is what it is. Drink your coffee, get your robe on, settle in, folks. Guys, I'm gonna try to keep this somewhat short today. Let's keep this under. What do you think? Under 5 hours? What do you think? Guys, it's gonna be maybe 10, 15 minutes, something like that. What we're gonna look at today here is what am I doing this week? Now, here we go. Let's just take a look at a few things here, guys. Pro Cycling Stats looks like it's back up and running, no problem. A couple things to notice out here. I noticed that Isaac Del Toro is now fully signed up for the World Championships. Another big one I saw was, oh, maybe they took him off there. I'm pretty sure I saw this morning that Brandon McNulty was signed up for the Tour of Luxembourg. Brandon McNulty and Taddy won together the GP Montreal on the weekend here on Sunday on the weekend. Super classy move by Poggy. If you weren't a fan before, you should be now. You should be now. Any fans that were thinking a little bit, he's too dominant, I'm sick of it. Dude, super class move. Dude, you just made yourself so many fans just by doing that. What's coming up here soon, guys? So, World Championships will be coming up next Sunday. That's September 21st. Something I do want to take a look at here first, guys. Let's just do this quick. We're going to do Tour of Luxembourg. Guys, this race starts on September 17th. 5-day race, believe it or not, has been around since 1935. So it looks like it's a day and 13 hours to start. So that's going to be, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning for me. That sounds about right. On Wednesday, the 17th. I noticed that some of the dates on here were, I don't know, they seemed a little bit off to me. They kept saying September 16th. So on Pro Cycling Stats, it'll say the 17th. Yeah, look at this here. It says September 16th. It can't be. That's tomorrow. It's the 15th today. A day and 13 hours puts us well into Wednesday morning. But guys, this is a really good race. So what we're going to do here is just jump back to Pro Cycling Stats here. And you can see Tour Luxembourg, September 17th. It's a 2 pro race. I'm going to quickly look at the stages here for you guys. And I just want to see something here. This Luxembourg stage. Guys, you might think, Luxembourg, what's going on there? Well, all I know is that this one, 152.8 kilometers, stage 1, 2,400 meters of climbing. There's way more climbing in this race than you can imagine. I thought it would have been pan flat, just kind of sprinter's days. So yeah, it says here 2:06 in the afternoon. That would be actually 6 a.m. for me. So yeah, that sounds about right. I think it's about right. We're pretty close. I'm going to have to keep a close eye on this to make sure. The time just seems really strange to me. So I will get the stream ready probably today, and I'm going to do this one, guys. So you can see here, this is 2,400 meters of climbing, 4. I'm not sure what they're categorizing. Actually, they're categorizing 4 climbs here. Nice. And we have 2. Oh, there's no points. That's just time bonifications. And then we have points at the next one. So you've got time, places you can grab time. You got places where you can grab green jersey points, whatever they call it in this race. It looks like a really good race. We can take a look at stage 2. Again, I thought it would have been like, 800 meters climbing per stage. This one has 2,000 meters of climbing. There's a time trial, a 26-kilometer time trial. So we're doing this one, guys. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which to me is like, Okay, not super pumped because I thought it would be done on the Saturday. Sunday, I have to start doing the World Championships, and that's going to be whack job for me. I'll probably be up at 1 a.m. to do the 2 a.m. start. So yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, guys. But I'm doing it. Now, we're in here. Okay, so this is the Skoda Tour Luxembourg. It's been around since 1935. And I think we might have a little bit of a data center here. There is a timeline, so if you guys want to watch along, you can do it. Yeah, so there you go right there. Stage 4 is the time trial. If you click on the timeline here, it'll show you the profile and actually show you the locations along the way. So I'm kind of hoping that they're going to give us like a location of the peloton groups like that. There's actually, and I did this earlier today and I struggled with this, really nice maps here to look at. I'm hoping we can see their location on the map. I can see that the main points are on there. So I think if I come back like this again here now, and I think I just got to do that. Yeah, okay. It doesn't seem like you close it. You just got to point somewhere on the screen. I will back up here a little bit. We come back to this one here. Guys, let's take a look at the start list. Alpecin Deceuninck's there. Tibor Del Grosso will be there for them. Kind of the Johan Price Peterson. We've seen him before. Sylvain Dillier. Jimmy Jansen's jumping over to Arcadia B&B Hotels. Gernlich. Michael Reese. Just quickly go through the names, guys. There's some I want to show you. I'm looking at one right now. I'm kind of like building up to this case. So EF Education, we got Carapats, Albanese, Casper Asgren, Ben Healy, Vandenberg, Max Walker, McKellar, and this dude, Jack Rukin Gray. I've seen him racing with the Unibet Titama Rockets guys on a different team. Take a look at Decathlon over here. Big time trial Stefan Bissinger, Perry Ponch, Aurelian. Valentine's not here for this. Jeffrey Bouchard, and the bottom of the page here. Here's the name we're looking at. Paul, superstar wonder kid. Paul Seha. I'm just going to say Seha. I believe he's 18 years old. Let's have a little look at him so you can check out all the profiles here. Yep, this dude is still 18. He turns 19 very soon. He turns 19 in a week and a bit. So young dude, look at his stats already. Criterium de Dauphiné. As an 18-year-old, in 2025, he gets 8th place overall. GP Marseillais here, 5th. Perry Camembert, 2nd place. Superstar of the future here, so that's for Decathlon Group Palma. Roman Gregoire, that's the big name there for that team. That'll be their GC leader. Lidl Trek's got a good team too, with Mateus Skelmos. Guys, coffee, robe, make sure you got your robe on. Theo Gegenhardt, Leonard Kamna, Mosca, Soren Craig Anderson, Tom Scoins, Alex Kirsch, and Matthias Vashik. Dude, some of these guys that we're seeing here were racing in Quebec and Montreal, sat Friday and Sunday. They got a hightail at home, fly overseas, cross the Atlantic overnight, maybe the next day on Monday. They got 1 day to kill, racing on Wednesday. UAE, guys, take a look at UAE's team. This is a nice team. Niels Pollitt, we saw him on Sunday racing, pulling hard for UAE. Igor Arieta, Alessandro Covi, Jonathan Narvaez, Rafa Maica, Pablo Torres. That's their new super up and coming. I think he's 19 years old, this dude here. Soudal Quickstep, Ethan Hayter for the sprints, Pepin Renderink. Guys, so that's our teams there. That's the World Tour teams. Then we go to our Pro Series teams, Equipo Kern Pharma, Team Flanders Balois. I'm always used to seeing these guys. Milan Lanhove, Victor Vercui, Tom Crabb. Those are the names I know very well. Then we've got Team Pulte Visit Malta. Seen these guys all over the place lately. Total Energies, Jordan Jagat, 10th place at the Tour de France this year. Thomas Gachenard. This dude we watched a lot at the Tour de France this year. I'll have to remember what stages he was on. I think he was in quite a few breakaways. Maybe as well as Matteo Vircher. Down to Tudor. And here we go, Mark Hershey. He's really active in races after La Vuelta. Mark Hershey, Stork. Don't know everyone here, but we're going to be learning those guys on it. UnoX Mobility is going to be there. Any huge names that are jumping out at me right away? Then we're going to the Conti teams, I believe. This will be Wagner Base and WB, Ifapel Cycling, Rembe, Hrinkau, Adverix. These dudes we saw at the Czech Tour. I think it was the Czech Tour. They make bikes. That's what Hrinkau is, a brand of bike, believe it or not. Team Quick. I should see some names here, I know. Believe these guys were at the Arctic Race of Norway last time I saw them, and we got the national team for Luxembourg here. So going to be lots of good representation at this race. Really looking forward to doing this one. That'll be 5 days worth. I've already talked too long. I've already talked too long, guys. Well, I guess I need some more coffee. La Vuelta finished on the weekend. I thought it was a great race. Bolo del Mundo. Jonas did what everyone wanted. They wanted to see his dominance. Mission accomplished. Zhao, a super classy dude. I really like that guy. Tom Pidcock, podiums. Maybe he can be a Grand Tour contender. Maybe. 4th place. Off the top of my head, Jai Hindley. Awesome performance for Jai Hindley. 5th place, Matthew Riccatello. Superstar performer. Youth jersey. 5th place at La Vuelta for Israel Premier Tech. Now, guys, there was so much craziness at La Vuelta this year. Some stuff was cool, some stuff was uncool. The finish was uncool completely. Ruined the end of the race. And then to see those dudes afterwards have to celebrate by standing on, looks like they were standing on coolers with numbers written on them with like felt pen. That was their celebration. So that's what the protesters did to the pro cyclists. I don't think they gained any support out of that. But anyways, moving on from that, I don't really care either way. Let's fly. Ooh, guys, it's just been announced here. Here it is right now. I just saw it. Matthew Riccatello. It's official now, guys. I've been saying it over and over for about the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, that Matthew Riccatello will be going to the decathlon. Officially announced right here. Oh, officially on Pro Cycling Stats. So he's got a 3-year contract coming up with decathlon. They're spending a lot of money acquiring new riders, so that's where Matthew Riccatello's going. Alexis Manier, EF Education Oli, that's the women's team. But guys, here's a few other things to talk about as well. Now, Tour of Luxembourg starts Wednesday. I'm also going to follow along for this one too, this Tour of Slovakia. Again, 69th Tour of Slovakia. 5 stages. I bet you it's super hilly. Here. And good lineup of teams here. We've got Team Jayco Alula, Soudal, Visma. There won't be that many World Tour teams here because they're only allowed a certain percentage at a Pro Series race. Sorry, a 0.1. This is a 0.1 race here. Let me just bounce back again and show you that. Lost it right here. It's a 2.1, so the rules change. As you start stepping down, less World Tour teams. I think at a 0.2 you can't even have a World Tour team. Not really sure. You might be able to. At a Pro Series event, you can have 50% of the teams being World Tour. It probably drops down more for the 0.1 events, the third rung on the ladder. But we do have 3 World Tour teams there. We've got Unibet Titama Rockets, who are trying to get World Tour, or get an invite to the Tour de France anyways. And I want to watch this because the dudes here, Lucas Kubis, this guy's a superstar. Hardest de Vries, I've seen him so many times on YouTube. I really want to watch this guy. We do have a lot of there as well. Team Solution Tech, Vinny Fantini. Team Norvodisk. Groupama FDJ Continental team. The development team, I think, is going. Is this development team? Some of those names look familiar to me. Some look familiar. But we do have Continental teams there too. Actually, there's quite a few Conti teams, like a lot. So we'll follow along with that one too. I don't have access to live coverage of that one. Now, what's throwing me off here is you can see the Tour of Luxembourg says September 17th. When I come to Flow Bikes, and I'll look at it right here. So guys, this is what I have access to on Flow Bikes. So if you're interested in watching a bunch of cycling with me, it's all here. This is how I watched the Coppa Sabatini. This is how I watched the Toscana. I got to see all of them. On right here, GP Wallonie. I know that's September 16th. That's tomorrow. Oh, they changed it. They just changed it because they had Skoda Tour of Luxembourg coming on the 16th. So they have corrected it now, so that's good to know. And they got it at 7:50 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I'll adjust my stream so that works out well, so we're not sitting there for 2 hours. Maybe I'll let it run and just jump in, and hopefully we get some days where it kind of comes on earlier. So that's what we're going to be doing, guys. Tour of Luxembourg. And then, like I said, let me have one more look. Okay, so the Wallonie race. Yeah, see here they got the Wallonie race here. Grand Prix de Wallonie on September 17th here. It says it right here on screen. September 17th. If I go back to Flow Bikes, they got it on the 16th. So they had both those races on the 16th. They're going to have to fix that too. I don't think there's a race tomorrow either. Back to PCS, guys. After that, that takes us right through to Sunday. So Sunday for me is going to be, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I honestly don't know how I'm going to do it. If we look at the calendar, the 21st, we start the individual time trial. That starts at 2 in the morning on the 21st. So that'll be 2 o'clock Sunday morning. So like Saturday night into Sunday morning. I'll be doing that, guys. I think we'll be going for about 15 minutes here, and I want to keep these really short if I can. Guys, enjoy your coffee. Make sure you have your ropes on. Guys, just something a little different here. All credit to JoJo. She made my entry for that. That entry you're looking at there, guys, that coffee talk, that's old. I haven't done a coffee talk video now for probably 6 months. Probably 6 months since I've done one. People were like, just things to talk about what we're doing going forward, guys. So I'll come back here again. So then it's going to be all World Championships at that point. I am seeing here too, we should look at this guy on the Saturday. Super 8 Classic, guys. This is another big race. World Tour teams. UAE is going to be there. Alpes and Koenig. Okay. Niels Pollitt. How is Niels Pollitt going to be here? He's racing Luxembourg. Guys, Niels Pollitt is racing. Am I right about that? I thought Niels Pollitt was at Luxembourg. There he is. Niels Pollitt is at Luxembourg. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That means he has to be in 2 places on the same day. How is he going to do that? So obviously they double booked him. But Florian Vermeesch, Juan Sebastian Milano, this guy's a real fast sprinter right here for them. This is a one-day race, guys, but we will tag along for that race too. Luke Lamperti is going to be there. Benyam Girmay. This might be a really fun sprint race to follow. Yeah, so guys, we're going to do it all. We're going to do as much as we possibly can. Then we're going to the World Championships. Don't forget, right after the World Championships, we got the European Continental Championships to take on as well. Jonas will be there for that one. I'm sure a lot of the big names are going to be there. Just looking at here quickly too. So what is the GRA Grand Prix de Wallonie? So Ola Koi's going there. Leanne Lippert, so that's the Dames as they call it, which I find to be quite funny. Tom Pidcock, Ilan Bardia. He's also doing Giro dell'Emilia. I'm doing that too, guys. And this guy here, this is a big race. Trey Valley Veracine coming up. I think Poggy promised he would be at that one. I just saw something online yesterday where he made a promise to the organizers. I promise I'll come to this race. So they're really hoping he does. You can see riders signing up for the European Continental Championship road race. Guys, there's so much going on, it seems to never stop. Now, earlier today, I did see Brandon McNulty in this list. So, things have already changed for him. Let's go take a look at Brandon himself. He's doing Skoda. Yeah, he is doing Skoda, but he's not in the Skoda list. Watch this. When I come to the Skoda list for UAE, he's not there. Sorry guys. Let me get back up here. This is UAE right here, and Brandon McNulty does not show up. Maybe they're pulling Niels Pollitt out and putting Brandon in for that one. That makes sense to me. That's probably why that's happening like that. Yeah, awesome stuff, guys. Dudes, so appreciative of everyone watching all my videos. Guys, if you can remember, after every video, just go give it a like. I figured out how to do it on my phone. I can do it. So I have a second profile on my phone. It's just Colin. It's not Inside Cycling World. I found the video from the day before. I clicked on the video, and right at the bottom where you would go like thumbs up, comment, whatever. There's a hype button. You just push it. So I just went and hyped 2 of my own videos just to see how it works. So it is doable. Uh, I don't know if you can do it on a PC. I haven't tested that. Actually, I looked for it and I couldn't find it. So it's probably just mobile only. And I guess those hype things really help get your videos noticed. And I really need that, guys, because going forward, it's going to get pretty thin around here if you get my drift. You guys can keep hitting the like button and showing support when you can. That's much appreciated. Dudes, so glad you can always join me every day. I didn't want to miss out on today. I know Dave messaged me this morning and said, dude, it's so weird not talking to you in the morning. I thought, yeah, dude, I know. So I was planning this. Tomorrow, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you what I do when I'm not doing my commentary stuff. I do have some plans to go get some footage outside. I think you're really going to like that as well. But tomorrow, I'm going to stick inside and I'm going to do a ride. You're going to see me on screen riding, and it will be a full live stream. I will have the chat open. I'll be able to talk to people as I ride. I want you guys to see what this is like when I'm riding, and then it might encourage you to maybe take a chance, get a trainer, throw your bike on it, and do some of these group rides with me. So everyone just jumps into the ride, and we all go together. Or you can sit at home and watch it, whatever you want to do. Okay, dudes, thanks for watching. Again, probably longer than it should have been already. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Thanks for the troll hunters. Thanks for Don, the moderator. Don, yeah, dude, good job yesterday. Can't have that kind of stuff in the channel. I don't want it. I don't care. Yeah, like, dudes, everyone's cool. Everyone's cool, but then they get so far twisted one way or the other, and then it's like, gets crazy. Could be anything. It could be your hockey team. It could be this. It could be your football team, your soccer team. Dude, overall, people are generally nice. So let's just talk about cycling and whatever fun stuff we can. I'll try to keep them really light and keep doing all the stuff I'm doing. You know, I love my geology, my geography, kind of fun, crazy stuff, places I visited. Guys, if you want to share anything with the channel too, feel free to reach out to me on Inside Cycling World. Probably the best place is like probably on Facebook. Just message me there. I try to check it once a day. And if you've got some cool pictures or whatever, maybe your favorite recipe, and I'll try it out one day and I'll eat it on the channel. I don't know. Dudes, thanks so much, and we'll see you again tomorrow. See ya.